Welcome. This is River Squonk Prospecting, and I'm Kevin. I hope everybody had a great Christmas. I think we're sitting about 2 days before New Year's. So by the time I get this edited and get it out, it'll probably be after New Year's. So I hope everybody had a great New Year's also. Today, we're going to work a bag of pay dirt that I bought off of eBay. It is bought from Nevada Desert Finds. This is his 1 pound dry wash material from northern Nevada, I believe it is. He says in his description that he runs about 20 buckets or so to get his concentrates. He said you could find silver, palladium, galena, electrium, and other precious metals and gemstones. I had trouble with saying galena earlier, so that's why I was kind of excited. I got it right. I hope I got it right. The material is unsearched. He doesn't add anything to it. He says that he knows his material. He tests his material every once in a while, so he knows there's going to be stuff in it, but that's what you get. He buys 1 pound of material. He doesn't know what's going to be, but he doesn't add anything to it. And he goes on just talking a little bit. He guarantees that there's going to be gold in it, but can't guarantee how much. Blah, blah, blah. I will put the link in the description if you want to check it out and read it in full. It comes in an envelope, and then he has it wrapped up in one of these priority envelopes real tight, and then inside that, of course I cut the top off, he has a sandwich bag full of the dirt. So there's our material. It's a thin sandwich bag, but nothing was broke, and like I said, it's pretty tight. It was done pretty tight. So yeah, so there you go. This is a Nevada material. Looks like there's no large gravels in there, but it does look like, I would say, maybe a little bit bigger than 10 mesh and under. So 1 pound supposedly, so we'll weigh it, like we do. We'll take it upstairs, we'll weigh it. So let's get this upstairs. Let's weigh it, let's open it up, let's look at it, and then we're gonna work it and see what we find in it. So let's go. We are up at the table, and we have our bag. Like I said, it was in an envelope. I don't have that, but then they had it wrapped up really tight in a priority envelope, and then it was in just one of the cheaper 5-gallon bags, but it wasn't hurt at all, so it got here real good. There's what the gravels look like inside the bag. But we're going to open it up, and we're going to weigh it, and then we'll look at it in the pan. So let's get a weight on it. It's supposed to be 1 pound. Alright, everything's zeroed. We'll make sure it's zeroed. We're actually going to weigh it outside the bag, so that way we get a true weight. We'll get it open. Alright, here we go. Make sure we get everything out of it. I don't mind these bags. I mean, they're not the strongest, but like I said, they had it well taped up, so if it did break out in there, there was nothing going to get lost. Alright, we have, I don't know if you can see that, I'll move it back a little bit, but 1 pound 5 ounces. So it's over the 1 pound, or yeah, it's over the 1 pound, almost. That's a little bit under 1.5 pounds, so I'd say 1 pound and a third. So yeah, there's the material. Here, we'll get it out here so we can spread it out a little bit. Get a better look at it. So yeah, it's not a bad mix of gravels. You can see the larger pieces. Like I said, you can see the sharper sharper gravels that you normally see in the dry wash stuff. Might be a little bit of quartz there. So yeah, not too bad. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Hopefully it won't be real dusty. But let's classify this down. Get that off. Shut this off. Alright, and let's start getting my buckets here. And let's start classifying. We're going to do the normal. We're going to go 12, and then 30, 60, and then below 60. So let's grab the 12 and let's get to it and see what we get. So there's our classifications. At the end I ran that back through a 4-mesh accorder just to see if there was anything above a quarter. So obviously this stuff was classified down to a quarter because there was only a couple pieces of gravel, so it was definitely classified down. But yeah, most of our stuff is in the I guess it'd be -12 to +30, and then the -30 +60. So not too much in the -60, which, you know, that's good. A lot of little powdery stuff there. But I mean, you know, we don't like the gold that's that low anyhow. So yeah, I think we got a nice mix. Yeah. So let's get the water station set up. Oh, see if we got any magnetics in it. Oh yeah, we got a lot of magnetics in this. So we will remove the magnetics. So yeah, that's the -60. So you can see, I wouldn't say a lot, but there's a good bit. It definitely has some. And you can see it. Let's see what's in the +60, -30. Wow, yep, a lot more. So yeah, it's got some magnetite in there. Look at that, wow. So yeah, it's got a good bit. So we'll work on getting that out. We'll do it slowly. We'll definitely check that to make sure no gold rides with it. Yeah, there's a good bit for the larger size too. You know, usually you don't get much with this, but we'll work on that too. That's not bad. Usually there's not anything in the larger, but you can see there's some rocks there, some gravels that are, I don't know if they're just hot rocks or what, but definitely magnetic. So yeah, we'll get that out. But yeah, let's get the water station set up and let's get searching. We got the water station set up. We're going to put in some jet dry. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. A little bit more. Alright, just so you know, I've never said anything before, but the catch pan, or the catch pan that I put in here, it's a 14-inch. Turn it around there. So yeah, it's just a 14-inch black. I don't know why black, but it's one of the cheaper ones, so it bends a little bit, so it works perfect in here. Well, best it can. It kind of pushes down in and kind of stays in there. So, like I said, it's one of the cheaper ones. I'll grab myself a towel here. Alright, so we're going to use the green pan today. I like green. And we're going to use the 12-inch. Alright, let's start with the plus 12. I like starting with the larger and work their way down. I know some people like to work their way up, but hey, this is where the stuff's at. So I like working large to down. Makes it better for me. So let's get this wet. Alrighty, I don't see anything. Alright, nothing in the plus 12. Here, let me roll it back again. I will clean out the catch pan and then we'll move on. We'll go to the negative 12 plus 30. I will be right back. We are ready for the negative 12 plus 30. And there it all is, and we're going to go all in. Why not? Alright, let's see what we get in this. I hate to say it, I don't see anything. I really wanted it. I really wanted it in the negative 12 plus 30. Let's bring it back again. Let's bring it back one more time. Just to verify. Just to guarantee. I don't think there's anything in this. It's not looking good. This is where the weight would have been a little bit. I don't see anything. Alrighty. I'm not too happy about that, but we'll see. So let's move on to negative 30 plus 60. What do we got? We got a good bit of that too. Okay, all in. Let's get her wet. see if we have anything in the, yeah, there's some over here, just a little bit. But this is the, what is it, -30 plus 60. Let me get this moved back forward here. I think I got a piece running on me a little bit. Right there, let's bring that over. Water's a little cloudy, but let's see what we can do here. I don't know if you could see that. A little bit of area right in there, a little bit right there. Definitely not as much as we want. But let's see. Let's get it done here. A little bit of that magnetic kind of came in with it. We will rerun this, or not rerun it, but I'll pull it back again. That's it right there. Well, a little sad, but we'll show it to you. And then I'll pull it back again and make sure that that is it. I don't know if I want to bring it up here. Let me help. Let me see here. I'm having trouble seeing it on the screen myself. I don't know. There you go. I'll take it out of the water. Is that showing up early? Yeah. So that's it. So far, that's it. That's terrible. But here we go. Suck it up. A little bit more left. Come on. Oh, jeez. There we go. A little amateur there, and I kind of squirted it instead of picking it up. Alright, bear with me here. Let's make sure that I got it all. Bear with me. I might got one piece left. Or two. Maybe one. Alrighty. I'm sure it's not worth showing, but pretty sad. Pretty sad. I'll show you what I missed, but it's not too bad. Whoop, there it is, 3 pieces. Still terrible. Terrible. Alright, that's it. We are one more, and that's minus 60. I might have to get some of that out of there, so I'll be right back. I'm gonna clean out my dirty water because I know this is gonna have some more dirty water. I'm gonna make a little bit more room and then we'll finish this up. We cleaned out the dirty water side, so let's grab the last of it. Negative 60, which after that last 2 pans, I'm not really expecting much that will be weighable, but let's see what we got. I'm sure this is going to be really dusty, so let's clean it up and then pan through it. Okay, let me get it back together and then I'll show it to you. Here it is. See if I can get it in. I know the water's a little cloudy, but that's what we got out of negative 60. So definitely probably not going to be weighable, but it is gold. So let's suck this up. And then we'll have to clean it up a little bit better. All right, I'm gonna hit it real quick again. I will show you, but I'm really going to have trouble unless, where are we at here? I'm trying to find it myself on the screen. Where are we at? There we are. Right up in that corner, right where those bubbles were. Yeah, not much. Not worth going back for, but hey, it was in there, so I had to show it. All right, we got everything scooped up or sucked up. We will run this through the sluice, the finishing sluice. See if I missed anything. I will try to dry it all out and weigh it, but I don't think there's going to be much to weigh, but we're going to try. And we'll see what we got. I will be back. We dried out the gold. Nevada Desert Finds. This is his dry wash concentrate. Here's what we ended up with. I don't even know. Oh, let me get it in there. I don't even know what to say. So yeah, I didn't mention it at the beginning, but the bag was $45 for 1 pound. That was with shipping and everything. That was to the door, $45. That's free shipping. There was no tax. So I'm gonna do this bag at about let's say $39. Let's say $6 for shipping. I know it's probably a little bit more than that, but that's what we're gonna do it at. So I don't even want to do this. Let's see here. Let's make sure that everything is right on. So there's your 5 grams. Let's see if this will even weigh out. I don't even know if it will. Let's make sure we get everything in there, because I don't even know what to say. It's not even going to put it in the scale. Come on. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. There is definitely going to weigh out. All right. 0.009. 0.009. I mean, I don't even know what to say. We'll do the numbers. Let's do it, I guess, to give it a fair, to do it right. We're going to do a 23 karat, because that's what I always do. $1.20 in gold. $39 bag. 3%. 3%. Yeah, there's nothing to say there. I don't know if I got a lower bag. I know he says there's no guarantee in gold, and this is what you get when you buy non-guaranteed gold. But you know, just I do these bags to see what's good out there, what sellers are honest. Obviously, he said he tests his bags, or I'm sorry, he tests his dirt. So you know your average, so you should sell your bags per those average. You shouldn't be selling a $45 bag if you're testing your gold. And like I said, I don't know if I just got a bad bag. I do have another pound of his, so I might go through it off camera some other day and see if it doesn't produce anymore. So Nevada Desert Finds, I would give it, I would definitely pass them up. I will leave the link in the comments so you could see. He has some good reviews, but obviously a 3%. I don't even know what to say. So take it for what it's worth. That's what I got. Make your own decision. You could give them a look, but there's a lot better honest sellers out there on eBay that you'll have a lot better time doing your bags. So that's it. Until we do another one, we'll talk to you later.